Here's the conversation I was telling you about with Charlemagne the God and Diddy, and watch how he's loving on him, but they don't hold Trump to the same account. This is actually ridiculous, man. And of course, he's talking about the 2020 elections, but I just want to show y'all how two-faced this whole system is, man. All right, here we go.
Between COVID hitting us and because we weren't organized for this election, we have no choice now to get Trump out of there. Mm-hmm. It's a shame and it's our responsibility that we did not get anything out of putting Biden in the place he's in after the primaries.
He gave us Senator Harris as the VP. I mean, those are some of the things we were asking for. Black agenda could be way stronger, way stronger.
Hey, when you look at it, we don't have no choice. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want about Biden. I can't say I love the pick either, but hey, we got to get him in office and then we got to hold him accountable.
All right. So listen, a lot of...
Hold on, before they play any more of that, this is always the talking point for any black leader. They say we got to get whatever Democrat in office and then we have to hold them accountable. So we know that they lied to us for years. We know that they promised that they would keep them voting Democrat for the next 300 years. We know they said that. It's in writing. But we're still going to say, we're going to make sure we push them through the finish line, but we're going to hold them accountable. And you don't hold them accountable. Why? How do I know you don't hold them accountable? What does Kamala do? What has Kamala done the last 3.5 years? Go. Now, in 42 days, there's a whole slew of individuals talking about that they're going to vote for Kamala, and they claim that they was going to hold them accountable when they put them in office, but they can't even tell me one accomplishment from Kamala Harris while she was in office as the VP. Take that, baby oil. Take that, baby oil, Diddy oil. All right, so let's continue now. So he's talking to Charlemagne the God, and of course Don Lemon feel like he's making so many brilliant points. So here we go. Here's the love fest I was talking about. See, I thought it was gonna be something nasty. Nah, it's not that type party over here on LFR Family, baby.
All right. So listen, a lot of black people feel that they use their power to support Democrats. Nothing ever happens. You were just talking about that. So listen, I love the conversation that you were having with Diddy, and I love what Diddy is doing right now when it's politically, but go on.
I love what Diddy is doing right now politically, but go on.
Yeah, I think what Diddy is doing is dope. And it's very important to acknowledge that Diddy is coming on board to lend his money, his resources, and his influence. And to me, that's the kind of unity and group operation we need if we are going to have celebrities involved in politics. Diddy said the main interest for our Black Party this year is to get that fascist out of the White House.
Yeah. Again, just not as much of the conversation as you've had with Diddy, but he's real. He knows what he's talking about. He has done his homework. So I'm really happy about that. But listen, you said the two.
Even if he doesn't know what he's talking about, he's standing next to people who know
what they're talking about.
Now you heard that, right? Even if he doesn't know what he's talking about, which he does not. Even if he doesn't know what he's talking about, he's standing next to people who do know what they're talking about. Allegedly. We have been teaching people how to grow online. It's been absolutely amazing. We have 3 people who have been able to reach monetization in less than 30 days. Growing YouTube channels, some from 0 people. We have one guy who had 2 subscribers before he started working with me. He started helping him. His views went up 4.8 million%. We're super excited. If anybody ever want to grow on YouTube, you reach out to me with the word coach. Allegedly. See, for instance, as VP of the United States, Kamala Harris stood next to someone, the actual president of the United States, who has the biggest job in the world, arguably, and she didn't learn a damn thing. I'm sorry, did I say that? Van, you know better than saying something about Kamala. You look like a black man that's selling out the black man. You're always doing content, bringing down another black man. Now say what you got to say to get her across the finish line. And then once we get her across the finish line, then we will hold her accountable. All of the promises she's making on day 1, she's going to fix the economy. Why in the hell didn't you do it in the last 3.5 years, Kamala? That's how I look at it. It's just a common sense type of thing. And they saying, what was she supposed to do? How could she do it? What was she supposed to do? Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. What if she didn't have the sway that I believe she had? Okay, here's her opportunity when she's asked questions about what she will do for the economy. And you know what she always says? Not a damn thing. What we always hear, though, is that she from a middle class family. All right. She's from a middle class family, and you know, her mom worked overtime to take care of her and her daughters. I mean, her and her sister, but she always skipped. Why in the hell did my daddy leave? She always skipped that my father wasn't there. She never tells his story anymore. She always skipped the fact that she's Indian and Jamaican, and that she claimed it on paper for a long time until it was time for her to run for president. And when Donald Trump pointed it out, he seemed racist. I don't get it, Jack. I just don't get it, man. This whole thing is hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. And now you see Don Lemon meat riding Diddy and his stance on politics, and he didn't say anything substantial. Neither did Charlemagne the God, the GOAT. You know what I mean?